Fatima. Today I'm gonna share you about poetry and poems. So, what is poetry? Poetry are poems, like poems. Here I wrote 2 poems. So poems have stanzas, either stanzas or they have lines. Now, here 2 I wrote. This one's yesterday and this one's today. I'll be showing you both and I'm teaching you at the same time. So, in this one we see 2 stanzas. In order for these to be stanzas, they must be equal. They're equal. And they have space in between them, so there's 2 stanzas. One right here and one right here. This one is stanza number 1 and here's stanza number 2. There are 2 stanzas in here. Now, let me give you an example of lines. I could show you this one, but I want to show you another one for lines. Where is that one? It's here. So, here are lines. Now, this one isn't a poem, but I just want to show you about lines. So, the lines don't have any spaces in between them. They're just like lines. See? Now, so this one has lines inside of it. Now, here's the fun thing about poems. You don't have to follow the rules. You don't have to have capital letters. You don't have to add, what are those things? Periods. You can just break the rules and not add those. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool where you get to break the rules and not have to add punctuation, capitalization, or anything like that. But of course you have to spell correctly, because if you don't spell correctly, nobody's going to be able to read it. So let me share you these things. And then after when I share you both of these, I'll tell you what a Japanese poem is. So, My Hands by Fatima. I love my hands. With my hands, I can touch the beautiful land. I can use them to play in the sand. Without my hands, I cannot open cans or turn on fans. Without my hands, I can't perform dance. So this is one I made today. I'm going to quickly show you this one, and now I'm going to tell you all about haiku poems. This one has 3 stanzas. Stanza number 1, stanza number 2, stanza number 3. I don't like reading my poems in lines that much. I just like to do like stanzas because it's pretty cool. Like, see, they're all even, like this much stanza. Butterflies by Fatima. Hi, I am a butterfly. I am a little bit shy. My sister loves to fly. I don't like to cry. My house is made out of ply. My next door neighbor is a spy. I love looking at the sky. My wings are orange, and my sister loves to look at sporange. Now I'm going to tell you about haiku poems. Those 2 poems I showed you I made those. Now it's time to tell you about haiku poems. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you a chart. And then I will explain to you. So here is all about haiku poems. So now let me tell you about haiku poems. Haiku poetry. Haiku is a Japanese poem. These poems have 17 syllables in 3 lines. The pattern is line 1 should have 5 syllables, line 2 should have 7 syllables, and line 3 has 5 syllables. And as I was reading my other 2 poems I made, those weren't haiku poems, like the Japanese poems, but those were just poems. But haiku poems are often about nature, and they don't rhyme. So you see in the other poems, I was like rhyming. These haiku poems, they don't rhyme and they're often about nature. So that's what I'm going to show you the chart. There's a butterfly. Now you're thinking that, oh, well, you share one about butterfly. Well, that one isn't a haiku poem because it doesn't have 3 lines. That one had 12, 13 lines. And the line 1 didn't have 5 syllables. Line 2 didn't have 7 syllables. And line 3 did not have 5 syllables. And it rhymed. So that wasn't a haiku poem, which is also a Japanese poem. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to come with you back to where I was. And I'm going to tell you about, I'm going to guide you through about how to make a haiku poem, because I'm going to make a haiku poem. And these haiku poems are really short because they only have 3 lines. Remember when I should tell you guys that? They're only, and girls that, they're only 3 lines. So it'll be short. I've got my writing pen. You guys can get some paper, notebook paper, just something to write on. Alright. So, first, let's put a title of our poem. Well, it has to be about nature. I'm going to name mine Beautiful Land. So I put it at the top. Alright, now, remember, there's only supposed to be 3 lines. So I'm going to put line number 1, line number 2, and line number 3. So this one has lines, but not stanzas. Because these other 2, I put stanzas. Alright, now, let's see what I can start off with my poem. So, let me say nature is all beautiful. But let's double check and remember that we have to make sure that has 5 syllables. Nature is so beautiful. Alright, that's 7. So that can go on the second line if I would like to do that. So let's think about something that would have 5 syllables. So when you think of a line, line you want to write for your haiku poem, remember to count the syllables and make sure line 1 is 5, 2, 7, line 3 is 5. Because there's only supposed to be 3 lines. And that's the order of the syllables that you're supposed to do. Now, I think I came up with my first line. I'm going to do, clouds are so beautiful. It's 6. Clouds are so amazing. All right, I'll be back when I can come up with a better one that has 5 syllables. Don't get confused. Wait a second. You know how it said clouds are so beautiful? Just remove the so. Clouds are beautiful. Start writing. Okay. Now you can write in pencil. I'm just doing this so I can show my teacher because we're doing online school because of pandemic. But you can write with pencils and it's also better so you guys see. Okay, clouds are beautiful. Wait, I think I should write because you're amazing because I already have a little idea of my next line, so I'm going to write clouds I'll be right back. Clouds are amazing. I'm still gonna add a period. Wait, no, I'm not supposed to. Alright, guys, I'm just leave the no period. So no period. So I'm gonna say clouds turn gray when it is about to rain. It's a little bit tricky because you have to have certain syllables. I'll see when I can pick out something. This is my finished poem. Clouds are amazing. Clouds are amazing. Clouds are amazing. Clouds are white color. Clouds even turn light gray. Okay, I should change that to exclamation mark because I just put a period. Okay, I hope this helped you learn more about poems and poetry.
Hey.
I'll see you next time. Bye.